has been known to stimulate. Art has been known to stimulate brain cells. Warning.
Welcome to Warning, Art has been known to stimulate brain cells. I'm the host of the show, Monski Mouse, and I'd like to welcome you all here yet again. Okay, and now, the show tonight, well, we'll be featuring some interviews and performances. We'll also be featuring the suburb of Chatswood. But let's meet the rest of the Warning crew, starting with my precocious assistant, Snappy Tom. Hi, Snappy.
Aye, aye. I think. Something like that.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. I'll understand that later. Pretty well. Just sort of...
Stimulated.
Good. I'm stimulated.
Good. Not too strongly, but
mildly.
Just bubbling along there.
I need some brain cells.
Just get stimulated.
Something happening there.
Ah, right. Well, let's also, speaking of brain cells, welcome the musical genius that is playing right over there. It's Miss Sandy Beaches. Hi, Sandy.
G'day.
G'day.
She's feeling Aussie tonight. Great. Well, let's move right along onto arty tossing, which is the first bit where Snappy and I have a bit of a conversation. So what's the topic tonight?
Well, I'm feeling a little Aussie myself.
Oh, yeah?
And it's about the crisis in arts drinking, actually.
Really? Is there a crisis? Aren't people drinking enough?
No, well, that's not the problem. They would drink enough, but there's like a limited supply for some reason. Like years, back in the 80s or 60s, 70s, when I was like going to a lot of openings when I was a student, and I still am.
Like art exhibition openings?
Art exhibition openings, you could live for a week, or you could live for a whole semester just on openings.
Right,
Cheese
because there was free
crackers,
free beer and free
beer, free food, but now everywhere you go it's $2 a pop. They actually call it a donation. It's disguised as a donation. I can't quite work it out, so...
Right, so have you been going a bit short lately?
I have been going a bit short. I don't even go to openings anymore.
Really? Is this because of the alcohol problem?
That is right. So, it's a bit of a crisis, I think.
Right. And, well, drinking often does play a part in the arts.
It's a big part in the arts, You mill around a painting, an installation, someone's knocked together in their studio, and you discuss it. You find the themes, you find the subtext, and you work with it. But without the alcohol, it's not quite the same.
Right. Well, do you think we might have a new kind of art viewer, though? Maybe a teetotaling viewership?
Well, that could be the result of this, yes, which is what I'm worried about.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. A couple of teetotalers hanging around an old installation is not good. It's not a good look. They'll be putting out CD-ROM, openings, and you'll just be like sipping on some sort of new age Gatorade drink or something.
Well, I guess it's difficult with those CD-ROM openings with the computers. Like, you don't want too much fluid next to a computer because, obviously if it pours in, it can get dangerous.
Well, that's the theory, but, in practice, I think
it doesn't
that
cut it for you,
that adds
Snappy.
to the art. It's interactive then. Accidentally spill your red wine, I've often stood around openings and it's just spraying in red, so I don't know, I love it.
Right. Well, thanks for the arty tossing, and I think we're going to be going to our first regular segment on the show. It's called This Week's T-Shirt, and it's the segment with articulate, insightful street models.
This week's T-shirt, say no to yes men. Oh, this week's T-shirt is gonna be a special thing.
Hi, it's time for this week's T-shirt, which is Aye, be reasonable, do it my way. And I'm here with Jordana. Now, what do you think of this slogan?
Sorry, I hadn't thought about it. Do it my way is, I guess, my philosophy in life, and
Really?
I'm very into weird and wacky things, as you can see by doing this. No, so.
Right, so doing it your way, which is weird and wacky, is something that you would promote?
Yes, definitely.
Great, well thanks very much. That was this week's T-shirt.
Thank you.
Hi, today we're here with Gaurav and it's this week's t-shirt time. And this week's t-shirt is IE, be reasonable, do it my way. What do you think about this slogan?
I will rather say don't do my way. It's like, it's very stupid, I'll say that.
Very stupid for Gaurav.
Yeah, very stupid. Don't be my way, don't be my way at all.
Okay, well thanks very much for that.
Be reasonable, I will say.
But it's good to be reasonable?
Yeah, I will say that.
Fantastic. That was this week's t-shirt.
This week's t-shirt, say no to yes men. Oh, this week's t-shirt is gonna be a special thing.
Now we're very lucky to have in the studio a performance, and it's going to be by Annabelle Lines. She's recently performed at the B Grade Performance Nights at Performance Space. She's also performed in England, Spain, France and the Edinburgh Festival. And here she is with a small-sized combo piece. Woohoo! G'day. It was slightly ahead of our time and the 4 members of Performance Art Collective had just finished another gig. Welcome to the continuing adventures of Delta Drive.
Everywhere.
Now I've just got to remember how to engage this thing.
What a great gig. Shut up! At that price, this had better bloody work.
Yeah, here we go.
Phase 5 cylinder accepted and ignited.
With super at that price, no wonder everyone's going Delta.
Delta drive initiated. Delta card rising. Delta 9 achieved.
This stuff, it's great. Really works.
It's a pity it's illegal. Anyway, I've got to eat before my shift.
Could just be a side effect of the Delta drive.
I know, let's go to the Tofu King.
She could just be hungry, you know.
We're all going to Tofu King.
We're all going to Tofu King. We're gonna eat the whole world.
Do we have to leave Adelaide to make it big?
Yeah, Melbourne, Lyvern Central. It's just our scene. No way, Sydney.
Yeah, along with the rest of Australia. One day, all those little suburbs by the sea are just gonna sink under the weight of wannabes. Brisbane or Perth.
Why not just be stars in paradise? Darwin. Can't beat the lifestyle. No, soft food.
Did anyone else get the door takings?
It's the cops!
To find out what happens next and more, call the Delta Drive line on 1900 937 441. Call now or anytime. That's 1900 937 441. But be warned, art has been known to stimulate brain cells.
Well, we're back, and how exciting now. It's time for one of our regular segments. It's called The Suburbs, which this week we shot down in Chatswood. It's where we get some first-hand research. Now, Tom, have you ever been to Chatswood?
Yeah, I love ye old Chatswood.
Yeah?
The mall there, it's fantastic.
Do you spend much time there?
I do, because you can just sit there and listen to the lulling tones of elevator music pipe through the mall. It's fantastic.
Really? Really?
It is.
How exciting. What kinds of tunes do they play there?
Just like anything rehashed, Tom Jones, sort of, it's not unusual, done in organ style. It's quite great.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah,
that
it's
supermarket
beautiful.
feeling in the outdoors setting.
It is, it's fantastic. There's
How
nothing
exciting.
like it. The inside has gone outside, literally.
Wow, the inside's outside in Chatswood.
And the outside's inside.
Well, that's a good introduction, I think. So let's have a look at it.
The suburbs, the suburbs, the suburbs, the suburbs.
Hi, I'm Monski Mouse, and today I'm here in Chatswood. Chatswood is known as the centre of shopping for the North Shore of Sydney. Chatswood gets its name from Richard Hayes Harnett, who named the place apparently after his wife. Her name was Charlotte, and her nickname was Chatty, hence Chatswood. So we're going to find out if anyone else in Chatswood is chatty and if they'll talk to us. She won't talk, okay. Oh, no, they're all avoiding us really strongly. What about this chick? Hi, would you like to talk to us briefly? No? Okay. Fine.
What do I think of Chatswood?
Do you like it, hate it, find it interesting, boring?
Chatswood?
Anything like that?
Very middle class.
Right, very middle class. And do you enjoy the middle class nature of it, or?
Oh, I don't mind it. Yeah, it's fairly laid back. Yeah.
And how long have you been coming here?
About 7 years.
Right. Have you seen it change much in those 7 years?
Yeah, look around you.
All right. Lots of building and development.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
What's your name?
Drew?
Hi, Drew. Are you a local to Chatswood?
Yeah?
Really? Have you grown up here?
Not really, just Barooga.
All right. So, what do you think of Chatswood?
Good place. And heaps of shops.
Heaps of shops, yeah. Do you have a favourite one?
Coles.
Really? Coles? Coles New World?
Yeah.
Great. And is there anything you don't like about Chatswood?
No.
No? Oh, that's good. How often do you come down to Chatswood?
Yeah, every few weeks.
Every few weeks, yeah. And what do you like about it?
Shop's pretty alright.
Yeah? Anything you don't like about Chatswood?
The distance between Westfield and Chatswood Chase.
Really? It's too far to walk, is it?
Yep, way too far.
Are you a local?
Yeah, I live in Artarmon.
All right. And what do you like about the area?
There's heaps of shops and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you lived here all your life?
Yeah, in Artarmon. Yeah.
Right. And is there anything that makes the area special and unique?
It was, but now they're putting in all these big shopping complexes, and so it's getting a bit hectic. But otherwise, I don't know. It's just like the city or something.
Right. So what did it used to be like?
A bit quieter. Not as many people, but more people are moving in because there's more apartments and stuff going up, so it's getting really busy.
I'm really in a hurry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm running late for class.
Okay, bye. Oh, she's running late.
Chatswood's changed a lot. I mean, I went back 15 years ago. It was very Anglo-Saxon. There's really more of the Asian mix that's come into Chatswood. I think it's stabilised. At one stage, it was growing very rapidly.
Yeah, you can both do it. So, what do you think of Chatswood as an area?
To work?
Well, whatever you do here, yeah.
It's a hard market to crack, hard lunchtime market to crack. I used to work in North Sydney. It's much different.
Really? What's different about it?
As I said, different audience. You got more of your retail shopper here, more of your mums and dads types. Coming, taking the kids out to work. Taking the kids out shopping as opposed to working.
Right.
So yeah, it's just different in that sense. Different in the sense that it is more retail component, not commercial component. Not a lot of blokes like me getting around in a bag of fruit, So.
Really? And do you have a favourite part of Chatswood?
Yeah, the drive home.
Well, we've chatted in Chatswood and now it's back to the studio. Well, we're back again and now it's time for our interview with our special guest. Her name is Yolanda Corduff. She is a freelance journalist and scriptwriter who writes for Penthouse and Australian Women's Forum and B Magazine. Let's welcome her to the show. Hi Yolanda, how are you?
I'm not too bad, how are you?
I'm pretty good at the moment. So, let's talk about your writing, obviously, you, because you're here. And so what kind of subjects do you like to cover in your articles?
Well, I really don't care what subject it is I cover, but what I try to do is not take a mainstream approach, so that even if I'm covering a subject that's been done to death by the rest of the media, I try to look at it from a new angle and maybe a less judgmental angle that sometimes is the way that the mainstream media approaches things.
Right, so you're usually working on feature articles, that kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah, special features, human interest, anything I can sell really that I feel comfortable doing.
Yeah, can you tell us about any that you've done recently that might be of interest?
Well, I do a lot of work for Penthouse and I do quite a few different features for them. I've just recently finished one on called Medical Mayhem on our medical system, and I know that's been in the news a lot lately, but I tried to approach that article by talking to a lot of young doctors because part of the problem with the medical system is, of course, that so many of the big decisions these days are made by inexperienced doctors because the older doctors are actually a bit too busy to come in.
Right.
Those golfing commitments can be quite grueling. And as a consequence of that, we're really seeing a very large number of people that are actually being killed by the medical system through mistakes that are happening. And one doctor that I spoke to actually had a recommendation. He said, his advice was if you're in a country area at night, don't have a car accident because there aren't any doctors for about 2 hours and most of the mistakes that happen very quickly.
Right. Well, I guess it's hard, isn't it? Because people do make mistakes all the time. So
they do, yeah. Even journalists.
Even journalists, even me. So How do you balance the creative side of writing with the commercial considerations, writing for magazines and that kind of thing?
Well, obviously, like everyone, I've got to pay my bills, so I try to very much tailor my articles to suit the publication that I write for so that I can be guaranteed a sale. And I also negotiate and follow through with my negotiations before I write anything. I think a big mistake that a lot of freelancers do is they write a lot of really great stuff and then they send it in to people and hope it'll be published. I've found that for me, in terms of making it a commercial success, what I try to do is negotiate up front, make sure that the editors know what I'm writing, and only when they give me a firm commitment do I write the article. As for the creative side of it, I think it's a creative challenge to find a way to do an article that will suit the publication, so that, you know, in an ideal world, obviously I'd prefer to be more creative and just do whatever I feel like doing, but I'm hoping that one day I'll be a big enough name that I can just do that and people will actually buy my stuff because I wrote it, not because it suits them.
So with the magazines, I guess one thing, say something like Penthouse, I think a lot of people, well, I'm not a personal reader usually, but I imagine that a lot of the journalists would be men, but is that not the case? I mean, as a feature writer for Penthouse, being a female writer, I mean, that's kind of interesting because of, you know, some feminists are sort of, you know, in the anti that kind of magazine, but yet they're employing female writers. Is that?
Well, it's not so much, as a freelancer you work for a number of different people, and I think they use a lot of male writers as well as freelancers. I think what tends to happen though in a place like Penthouse is that a lot of the staff that deal with the text are actually women. I mean, I was very surprised to find there are so many women working there. I do occasionally have reason to go into the office and it's like a little girls club, which is kind of funny because I do realise that the attitude out there in the world is that that it must be run by men and all this sort of stuff, but it's actually very, very much a woman's industry. But I would say that the magazine industry in general and publishing has become very female orientated, and it is surprising to find a female editor in charge of Penthouse because I guess we don't expect women to be breaking through the glass ceiling in a place like Penthouse, and yet it's actually a very modern magazine that really does respect women.
Wow, right.
Well, I know I only read it for the articles myself.
Really? Well, I actually read it for the photos because I've written the articles, but I can understand why you
We should swap notes.
You're really missing out. You should check the photos.
Oh, right, okay. Next time.
That would be my advice.
Cool. Okay. So, how much control do you get over the text that you write with magazines? Just quickly.
You have 100% control while you're writing it. Once you sell it, you have no control anymore. And I think that one of the reasons I've stuck with Penthouse is they make very few changes to the text that I write. I have actually written for Ralph magazine, which is, by the way, run by men and doesn't have a lot of women involved. And they have made really horrible changes to my articles that have made me feel very cringy when I've had to reread them, especially because my name is often plastered really big in huge letters when they make big changes. So that's a bit disappointing. But in the end, when you sell something, you have to be prepared for the fact that people will make changes.
And you know what we say about Ralph?
No. Ralph! So do I.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Yolanda, for that. That was great. Let's give her a quick round of applause, really quickly. And we're going to go to our next segment, which is Pearls of Wisdom. Again, shot out in Chatswood, and check it out.
Pearls of Wisdom.
You're the spy, are you? Work hard and never give up no matter how old you are.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for those pearls of wisdom. See ya. Work hard and never give up.
You're the spy, are you?
No, I'm trying to think. No, not really. I have to pass on for someone else to answer.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye. She has to pass.
You're the spy, are you? You're the spy, are you? I used to be a heavy drinker and a heavy smoker one time, and it took me about 2 years to give up both of them.
Right,
I had a mental breakdown, and then after that, finished smoking and drinking forever, and I'll come back to normal.
Right, so what's your advice from that experience then?
My advice is to other people do the same thing, because smoking and drinking is very bad. You know, it's sort of a mental breakdown, that type of thing. You see?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very happy that it's sort of reformed myself.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks very much for your advice.
No problem.
Pearls of Wisdom.
And can you believe it's the end of the show again? After those pearls of wisdom, it's time to say thank you to everyone that's been a part of the show. Thanks to Yolanda Corduff for that interview. Thanks to Annabelle Lines for that amazing performance. And also thanks to Snappy. Good on you, Snaps, for being here. And thanks to Sandy. And Sandy's actually going to take us out again, as usual, at the end of the show with one of her songs. And what is it today?
Today, the song is called Blot Out. It's a bit of a sister song, you know, speaking of sexy legs and everything. It's kind of actually going against all the politics of women exploitation. And it happens to be on my CD that I'm
which I just happen to have a copy of right here. I don't know if you can get a quick shot of it.
Sandy's Simple
up a bit
Pleasures.
high. There we go. Sandy's Simple Pleasures.
Bit of brushwork done there, I think. No, maybe not, no.
That's real skin.
He's so rude sometimes, that Snappy, isn't he? Anyway, let's move on to the song. We're going to have a bit of a dance up here, I think.
Blot out the lies and deception. Blot out the jealous oppression. Blot out the lies, I don't need them. Blot out the fears that haunt me. Blot out the tears try to drip me dry. Blot out the lies, I don't need them. Blot out. Blot out. The ugliness of society smeared all over women's magazines, dictating how to live. I don't need that, no. Who says a woman's figure is heaven when it resembles a girl of 11? Then there's an eating problem. What's the good in that? Blot out. Ooh. Blot out. Blot out. When I look in the mirror, I'm pleased to find my own shape, my own individual size. You stick with yours, I'll stick with mine. I dig my design. Blot out. Ooh, yeah, blot out. I have the right to shout down the lie. I need no help, 'cause I love myself. I have the right to shout down the lie. I need no help, 'cause I love myself. I have the right to shout down the lie. I need no help, 'cause I love myself. I have the right to shout down the lie. I need no help, 'cause I love myself. Thank you.